Let's talk about the Mueller report, Washington on edge, waiting, and actually we have no idea. Things could come in 2 minutes, 2 weeks, 2 months, who knows, okay? But what is going to be interesting here is what kind of report Mueller turns over to Barr, who's essentially then going to go through it. And it could be minimalist, explaining the charging decisions here as required by the statutes, or it could be an expansive history, right? I mean, there's just a lot of things it could be in terms of the length and the substance.
Yeah, I would say, given Mueller's style and personality, it's unlikely to be super minimalist. I think it'll be very sort of methodical and set forth what they've done, the witnesses, if there's been any interference in the sense of resources not being allotted. So I think it'll be expansive. I think the big question is, stylistically, are they going to basically say disparaging things about people who aren't indicted? And then, of course, the biggest question is, what version of that is the Attorney General going to feel is okay to release?
Let me read you something that the Deputy Attorney General, Rod Rosenstein, wrote in a long letter to the Senate Judiciary Committee last summer, spelling out the mission and obligations of the special counsel in asserting, in part, here's part of it, quote, punishing wrongdoers through judicial proceedings is only one of the department's mission. We have a duty to prevent the disclosure of information that would unfairly tarnish people who are not charged with crimes. Does that bode ill for transparency that so many folks are clamoring so much about?
Yes, I think it does. And I think that letter is very fascinating because Rosenstein brings up a history of adversarial relationships with Congress, who he does not need to remind about that. And he even slips in there the point that the congressional investigations tend to be kind of undisciplined. There's no rules of evidence and very adversarial. I think he's really drawing a line in the sand there, saying that the special prosecutor under these regulations is a DOJ prosecutor like any other one. We're overseeing him, and hands off, it's our criminal investigation. So I think it bodes actually very poorly for transparency.
Okay, Shan Wu, so nice to have you.
Good
Sure,
to see
we'll
you.
be talking to you a lot in the coming days. Thank you.
Okay.